Oh man, you just missed it. He was playing Jak II again. Just got a power cell. Time to either do this in 3 tries or have this take the rest of the stream. I don't think I'm prepared. Is this still the right planet? Where am I? Return to the bridge. Where was the bridge? Where am I? I don't know. I have more life than I remember having. Is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Hey Andrew, I'm a little lost. Am I going the right way? I forget where I am. I hope you're doing well tonight. Oh no, that's right. I've already done this part. Now I remember. So then go to bridge is probably where I was last checkpointed. Oh, I meant to do that. Whoa, not into the death! You know what? That probably would have been faster. Yeah, here we go. This nonsense. No, I wanted to open my weapons. Jeez, it's just like Donkey Kong 64, where like I'm crouching near a pad. And it's like, no, I meant to crouch because I wanted to high jump or something. Oh, not even close. Not even like halfway. Oh, I need ammo. I think Heavy Lancer was better at taking out the tanks. I mean, I'm less afraid of the tanks because they apparently only deal 1 damage compared to the, like, entire circle the other guys deal and can be killed by their own tank. It's helpful for me if I can get them to keep doing that. Get him! Get him! I want to just... Oh, I forgot there's people behind this one too. Get him. Get him! Get him! Where are you going? You're going the wrong way! Okay. Spiders. I know like 3 different songs named Spiders. And none of them are covers. Isn't that crazy? I want to think that this cover will keep me safe. Tank forgot about me for a moment. Okay, actually, I just remembered. I only know 2 songs named Spiders. But then there's Spider Webs by No Doubt. I think I did hear of, I'm gonna say like a Black Sabbath song or something that's called Spiders. I hate how long it takes me to do this freaking bridge and I'm still, like, I'm trying to be careful. And I'm still almost dead. And almost out of ammo on my good stuff. This is the exact method I used to upgrade the Spider-Bot glove. At this rate, me too. Okay, those guys are coming out. I'll pee on them. Let's put Cheese Whiz on their crackers. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, red guy hurts the most. I'm tripping over the laser. What is this, Sly Cooper? I got back to playing Sly Cooper 2, because now that I've beaten Metroid, I do really, I still really like Sly 2. How am I doing on ammo? I'll just buy ammo. I think I'm on the last area of Sly 2. I think Sly 2 does do a lot of things that make it an improvement over Sly 1. But the last, like, couple of areas can be really annoying. You know what? Maybe I should just hide and go spider. I think the tanks are shooting each other. That's helpful to me. The guys are shooting each other. Like, I don't know if, I'm sure it's probably just the Vita port I'm playing, but like, it seems like later in the game, in Sly 2, the thief skills become less reliable, like pressing circle to like grab objects seems to grab the wrong object more, which was a similar problem I had in Sly 1, where like that final area has this one section where you're like climbing up the thing as it sinks into lava and you're supposed to outrun the lava, but sometimes it just doesn't jump onto the thing you want it to jump onto. Yeah, I am prioritizing the guys over the tank. Oh, I only have one spider left. I've also recently gotten probably one of Sly's last abilities, and it doesn't seem to be good. It's supposed to be a long distance jump, but it doesn't. It does, like, you know how you do a long jump in Mario, and it's like, oh yeah, this jump is really getting me places. It does not feel that way with Sly's. I think it's called Feral Jump, actually. Let's go stars. Let's go crazy. And it is a shame because it's like one of Sly's last abilities. And earlier, actually, I think it's like one of the first areas, one of Murray's abilities that he can unlock is like turnbuckle jump. And that's really good. I really like that. I was hoping this would have been a Sly equivalent of that to really up. Like, Sly's already pretty mobile, so increasing his mobility even further would have been awesome. Now, see, this is what I want to beat the bridge like. This is how I want to perform on the bridge. I want to deal with everyone pretty reasonably well and have most of my health left. So that when I come over here, it's not as big of a deal when the red guy comes out. Actually, wait, do I have the lock-on? I know I only got the lock-on mod for one gun. And ironically enough, I think it was this glove, not a gun. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm trying to avoid them instead of attacking them. Their gunfire is asynchronous, which makes it hard to fire back. I think there's another red guy. I'm just gonna try to hold the run button. This is not Sly 2. Gah. Okay, so cheese gun. I'm thinking cheese gun. Not forgetting across the bridge again because spiders worked well, but I don't have spiders left. I still really don't dig running out of ammo and not getting ammo back from checkpoints. I understand why they do it, but it's like, okay, my death is technically non-canonical. It resets to before I died, so shouldn't my ammo also reset to before I died? It just feels a little unfair. Wait, why aren't you firing? Keep firing, you idiots! See, these guys are mostly firing at the same time, so it's not difficult to find an opportunity to attack. That doesn't mean I'm getting out of this without getting hit, but it's better. I was gonna hold R1 again. It's not Sly 2. I am not playing Sly 2. I am not a raccoon right now. Oh, that's pretty close to leveling up. Better be good, because I'm gonna need it. Whatever it is, I'm gonna need it to be good. I skipped spiders, didn't I? Because spiders are the other way. This is the move I kept trying to do. It's like this is as close to running as I can. Well, that, which is not smart here. Yeah, I think the lock-on mod really does make a difference if I do indeed have it on this glove. Cheese. I'm thinking cheese. Prioritize red guy. Oh, he's not dead yet. But I will be. Stop spawning red guys! Jeez! So could you imagine if you were playing, like, Ocarina of Time, and you beat an Iron Knuckle, and then the game is like, okay, cool. Here's another one. And then you beat that Iron Knuckle, and it's like, okay. Do it again. I think it might actually be a good idea to lure them back over to me again. And then hide in this corner. And have the one tank stupidly shoot the other tank because the tanks are stupid. I like how the tank knows, it still knows where I am through the tank and just doesn't care. It's one thing to be shooting at the wall that I'm hiding behind. It's another thing to just completely disregard the other enemy that is right there. Whoa, that is very close. Very close to being shot. Was that the guy that was in the tank, or was there a guy behind it? It might actually be a good idea to do the same thing with this tank. Even though there's not a second tank to shoot this guy with. Still damaging these guys before they get coming towards me. It's probably good business sense. What if I could hide behind something in the middle of the bridge? Like one of its spires. I got an email. It's just Amazon. How do I tell them that the product that they're asking me to review is not for me? That it's a Christmas present? Just kidding. I don't care about telling them that it's a Christmas present. I'll just not reply. I mean, the email said no reply. Is it for you? No, unfortunately not. I didn't see your Christmas list. Yep. Oh! I just realized I almost did this without taking a hit. That was very close to doing it without taking a hit. In fact, so close that I can just run back, metaphorically, because I'm not using my legs. Got some healing, and why are you slowing down? I swear, you just like you're so fast in the beginning, and then you slow down for no reason. What if I just stay over here and cheese them? Like, they're not gonna cross the laser. They're afraid of the laser. Ow. I think it slows down so it's easier to control. It'd be easier to control if it was slow at the beginning, so I don't go zipping off the ledges when I accidentally activate it. Ow, okay. No, this is working. I don't know who I'm saying no to. It's like no one said don't do that. But like yes, this is working. Ow. I did not even see that shot coming. There's the other red guy. No, the second one. It does kind of hurt that this game seemingly did not learn its lesson from the final area of the first game, where it was just like 18 jetpack guys and 3 tanks. Like copy pasting the same enemy over and over and over again is not an exciting way to have a challenge. Or at least this time I have health upgrades. And my weapons upgrade too. At least this time I have more than 4 hits. But point remains, it's not very good level design to just use the spray paint tool to spray paint the same enemy all over a room. Check out the Monsterpedia when you get a chance. Is there anything particular you wanted me to look at? Was it help? Can I go the other way? No. Mutant Muck Dweller. He catches my eye because, like, for a moment he looks like just a nose. Like, just a big face with a giant nose. Thugs for Less Brute. Megacorp Gladiator. Chainblade! Chainblade! Not gonna do it with the other guy. I'm not gonna waste time. Gadgetron Hound of Cuddly Death. Another Thugs for Less henchman. The Attack Ship. Chainsaw V2! Flamethrower V2! The Unknown Thief. Except now I know it's Angela. Sandfly. Megacorp Trooper. Megacorp Power Tank. Blade Ball. Chainsaw V3. This guy with the bubble helmet. You know, honestly, I feel like in this current day and age, sci-fi has forgotten bubble helmets. Sci-fi has forgotten these Buzz Lightyear style glass domes that go over your head. It's all too sci-fi is all too serious now. Everyone's trying to be like the next Firefly or whatever, or Mass Effect. It's like whatever happened to trying to be cartoony with it. You know how it shows how many of each you've killed. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Is that the red guy? Is that okay? Yes. 223 of them. Size huge. They don't seem that much bigger than these guys, and these guys are size medium. Health, armor, toughness, damage. Not very helpful when you have damage as a slider. Like, these guys do so much damage, and the damage is not even, like, halfway up the meter. So, this elite thug's standard issue soldier... This guy's like one of the toughest enemies I've fought, and they're just like, standard issue soldier. And this guy's only used for the highest paying customers. So, like, this guy's class 2. This guy's elite. Like, what? This guy's harder. And with an impressively powerful energy cannon, this soldier is fond of sending out rapid bolts of plasma to continue stream. No, he isn't. He only goes pew. Pew. Some freaking nonsense in the Monsterpedia. No, the Spider-Bot's not going to get lazy. You haven't even seen the toughest standard enemy in the game yet? Great. Is it even reaching the tank? Don't collect the lone nanotech box coming up. It's a trap. Okay. Oh, there's a helicopter too. I forgot about that. I was gonna say if I've ever gotten this far before. I'm pretty sure I have. And have had immense difficulties getting back to where I have ever gotten before. Get the helicopter! Stop hitting the tank that's seemingly immune to you. Like, I'm holding the trigger. And not for nothing. Try the miniatures? Oh, probably mini turrets and autocorrect. Your game is seemingly failing to recognize that there are enemies right in front of me. Well, there goes the tank. That should help. Get out of the way, laser. Get him! Why you shoot sometimes? I think some of them are facing the wrong way. Which is stupid. How am I supposed to damage you when the auto-aim won't aim? I think I heard more thugs spawn. Did they even play test this? Great time to level up. Oh, look at how many red guys there are. All firing in unison, which actually is helpful. No. Multi-star. Oops. Oh, I guess not completely in unison. Actually, I think I've thrown them off. I think they're not in unison because of me. Oh, I have to hold both together. Still, the regular auto-aim was not working, which is silly. How are you supposed to attack an enemy when they're constantly shooting at you and you can't stop and do this? Okay, is that the one? Don't collect that. I feel like that's like a, like it's like Paper Mario. It's gonna have a trap door. It's gonna open up. I don't want to get near it. That might be why I died before, because I'm pretty sure I've collected that and got attacked by a whole bunch of crap. Speaking of getting attacked, and a whole bunch of crap, not necessarily by a whole bunch of crap, but there is a whole bunch of crap in the form of projectiles coming at me. You boys like cheese? Yeah, I kind of just have to stand here and take this. I don't like this level. And what else is around? Now that I've passed the nanobots I'm not supposed to take, now I'm looking for ones I can take. Hello, secret nanobots back here, maybe? Nope, I was wondering if they're still there. How about I, like... No? I forgot where I was. Imbeciles. One guy even died because they started shooting at each other because they're so stupid. That one was also a trap, wasn't it? Or is this ambush supposed to happen? I need my cheese. Save me, cheese! No! Ah! This level really stinks. I mean, I'm kind of making money from it, but... I was close to the boss? Ah! Level is not a fan favorite. I can taste it. I will buy one single spider bot. Honestly, this is one of those levels that makes me go, yeah, I'm probably not replaying this game. Synthenoids would help out a lot, but it's expensive. I'm saving up for armor. Well, I was trying to get in the middle of them. And while you're doing that, You know, I'll spot about you. If you want to replay the game, replay in challenge mode. You mean do this planet again, but harder? I'd rather not. Ooh, I can kind of. I can hide here. I thought I saw another guy. Take that, over the bridge. You think challenge mode is easier? I forget, is it one of those things where you keep your upgrades and stuff? Or does it all reset? Man, these missiles are really ticking me off with how weak they are right now. You keep everything? Okay. Then maybe I can get behind it. Plus you unlock more upgrades and weapons? Oh. I forget how to do this part. I just threw multi-stars. And I will hold both triggers this time, so it's even easier. Oh, right. That's how lock-on works. Not him. No. That guy. Whoop. I don't know how I did that. Another red guy coming in. Like he owns the place. I also get a bolt multiplier, which makes getting the more expensive armor and weapons much easier. Reminds me of the Lego games where you get the stud multiplier. Makes getting the extras in that game easier. Which I always feel like when you want to complete a Lego game, you gotta play through it once, and then you unlock as much stuff as you can, and you play through it again. You know, you wanna do it again with the multipliers and the brick finders and the canister finders. All right, you know what? I had enough. They better be good. I could have sworn this was sitting next to the spider glove. Oh, right, I gotta equip it. Oh, okay, hello. Go get him. See, this is what I wanted the drones to be like. What am I on? Bouncer? I think one of them died. No, not over the bridge! What are you doing? They didn't even level up. They didn't even get experience because I fell and died. Okay, where's my... Definitely helpful for allowing me to focus on dodging. I don't know how those shots missed. Good. Die. How did that go worse? It's because I wasn't being careful, that's how. I used up the health. And there's still one more tank to go! I'm just gonna put this there for now. Wait, why do I only have 4? I thought I got ammo back. Get him, my deadly bots and bouncy balls! I kind of miss the Doom Glove. Only slightly, but I kind of miss it. Actually, maybe I can... Well, I can fire it. There's no reason I cannot. Oh, they're gone already. Oh! That's how many bots I get, not how many times I can summon 4 of them. That kind of stinks. Especially because they didn't get any experience, so my goodness, leveling that up is going to be awful. Okay, I can have some ammo. Did not get any synthenoids, unfortunately. I'm gonna go back and buy some. It'll be a good investment, because I definitely will need them. Oh, I was trying to see if I could speed up doing that. I just dropped my balls. Okay, so I get 3 uses of that. Honestly, I think anytime a helicopter shows up, that's a good excuse. That's a good reason to pull out the bots. The synthenoids. That probably would have been synthenoids if I didn't go back and buy ammo. Are you getting them, synthenoids? Are they invincible, or can they be killed? Like, do they just die when they've shot enough times, or do I have to, like, worry about them taking damage? Alright, you know what? Just do it again. Get him! I guess the enemy has to be on camera. There. Chase. Can't believe none of these canisters are synthenoids. It's the only ammo I'm missing right now, I think. I guess the trigger does kind of help keep the camera focused on them. Okay. Congratulations, you win Scooty Puff Sr. I should really go get the lock-on mod for the Heavy Lancer. I mean, I guess I can jump and shoot, but it's not ideal. Especially because he's still shooting at me while I do it. I'm still taking hits from it. Get him! Gosh, I hate when these games' guns don't aim. That's the one thing you're supposed to do with a gun. Sorry, two things. You aim it and then you fire it. Please do both. Guess I can't really lob that like I want to. I wish I could go back and buy a health refill. That would make this so much easier. Oh, hello. Is it giant clank time?
What's so funny? Nothing, I guess. Prepare to die!
I'm gonna go this way. I guess it's not giant clank time. It's time for the cheese! Oh, okay. Turret is cool too, I guess. Why you invert it? Okay. The game designers were smart enough to put a checkpoint at the boss. And it seems that it didn't take me an hour to do that. Only 45 minutes. Yeah, that's real smart. Stand far away from me, where I have time to shoot your projectiles down. Let's see how long this takes you. 5 minutes. Especially if I get used to the inverted turret controls. which I don't think I can invert. No, I think I already reversed it. I don't know if that'll apply to the turret anyway. Do you have like a wake spot or something I could be shooting to make this go faster? I should have seen that coming sooner. Why does it seem like he got healed? Are you flying? You're not moving your legs anymore. But you're also not really higher up than you were before. Yeah, joke's on you, boss man. I played Jak III. I know how to use turrets. That is canonical to Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet has played Jak III. He knows how to use turrets. Also, never mind the turret in the last game that we used. Or was it a couple of times? I think there might have been a couple of them. And just like the turret in Jak III, this is mostly just annoying and kind of boring. Oh, a laser. Hang on, I don't have my catcher's mitt out. I can't catch that. I like how it got bounced directly into the seat of the turret. But Jak III wasn't out yet at this point. Okay, yeah, I guess Ratchet only plays Jak II and Jak I. He doesn't have 3 yet. I'm sure by the time we get to the next game, then Jak III will be out. Should just take a boss fight like this to make me appreciate having a reticle that actually changes depending on if the thing you're aiming at is... or the thing you're actually going to hit with your lasers is closer than the reticle usually sits. Boss isn't really hard, just takes forever. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Just boring and slow. And I'm gonna be so mad if I die, because that just means that's even more time I have to spend on this guy, who is not an engaging boss at all. I don't know where the next turret is. I'll do ceiling.
It's like hide and go seek. You hide, my missiles sink. I'm coming to get you, Ratchet. Here I come.
You think he spent all night thinking of that hide and seek one? I bet he was waiting to use that. This is absolutely a moment where you gotta wonder, how did they decide on how much health this guy should have? How did they not realize that this guy has too much health? He must be very proud of it. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to be a turret destroyer. Halfway there now, yep. I see another turret. And is that the one I'm not supposed to open? Or is that gone by now? I'm surprised you didn't try to step on me. That would have been an easy way to kill me. So I was looking at Jim Ward's behind the voice actors page to see who else he voice acted. I didn't realize he was in Ben 10. He voiced Diamond Head, Wildvine, and Accelerate. I would not have even guessed Accelerate. Oh, is that another turret destroyer? Like Diamond Head and Wildvine, I can hear it. But Accelerate is like, oh, I would not have expected him to be able to do a voice like that. Except I should have been able to guess he could do a voice like that because he's a voice actor. And you know, voice actors gotta have range. Funny thing is that, hang on, hard to read it while having to shoot specific places for these. So it's really not going to be turrets. It's going to be Ratchet driving around in a car. But they changed it to turrets because the car didn't have enough firepower. Well, the turrets sure don't either. Oh! I pressed the wrong button to try to get out. Also, Jim Ward was in Fairly Odd Parents. He voiced Chet You Betcha and Doug Dimmadome. And I think other characters, but those were the ones where I was like, oh man, he was them? He was very talented, yeah. Like everybody loves, I don't know about Chet You Betcha, but everybody loves Doug Dimmadome. So, you know, I'm sure Jim was why. You actually drive the car around in the Insomniac Museum. If there ever were a reason to stay up till, what was it, 3 a.m. to get into that museum, the cut content car. I think most of the bombs ran into the building. That was not a very smart spot for him to fire from. Felt like there was a lot of alliteration in that sentence. Yeah, it's like every other bomb that's coming out of his right shoulder cannon is running into the building. Also, while I was on behind the voice actors, I saw that Jeff Garcia passed away recently too. He was the voice of Sheen in Jimmy Neutron. Which I know all the Jimmy Neutron memes are about Carl, but let's be honest. Sheen is the one everyone loves. Sheen is everyone's favorite Jimmy Neutron character. And he was also a comedian. And I was watching some of his stand-up earlier, and he's really funny. Or I guess was. I said is. I gotta get my tense right. And he's got a or had a YouTube channel for it, for his stand-up, Jeff Garcia comedy. If you ever want to go look some up.
My missile sink. Try to dodge this.
Okay, now where is the last turret? Oh, found it. Okay. Great. Again, really good spot for you to stand and fire your stuff at me. If you could stay there, I might never beat you. I don't know. Like, if you're standing in that one particular spot, you may win. It may happen. Yeah, like that, right there. Yeah. Ooh, no, I'm scared. Oh, no. Don't know how I'll ever win. Because he was standing in that one spot. Ooh, and I got the angle right on my turret to be able to shoot the other ones as they came in. Oh, that was the sound of him dying.
You okay, Clank? Great. Let's go.
Hello? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oops.
You can get out.
I meant after we free Angela.
Thanks.
There's a big enough gap in the
Well,
bars.
before you run off, take a look at this. I picked it out of Lizard Boy's pocket.
An entire TV? Wow.
Log entry 4792. Returning from Megacorp's distribution center. I'm beginning to suspect that Megacorp has lied to me. The extra-large decorative paperweights being stored there might actually be an enormous supply of protopets. Which might explain why the whole facility is guarded by ravenous mutant creatures. Their warehouse ship may hold as many as 10 million crates, and with 100 protopets per crate, that could be as many as, 3.5 zillion protopets. A secret shipment that large can only mean one thing. Megacorp is up to no good. I will confront them as soon as possible and demand a bigger cut of the action.
Are they insane?
The galaxy is in far more danger than I had imagined. Do you suppose Mr.
We've
Fizzwidget...
wasted enough time on Fizzwidget already. I swear that crazy old man is not the same person I used to work for.
Whoa. You used to work for Megacorp?
Yes, in the genetics division.
On the Protopet?
On fixing the Protopet's flaws. And I was this close to succeeding when Fizzwidget suddenly pushed up their release date.
Is it worth disrupting the protopet shipments?
It's a start. But to stop them for good, we're gonna need to break into Megacorp headquarters.
Break in? How?
I have an old Megacorp ID on my home planet.
We'll split up then. Clank and I will go to the distribution facility. You go grab the ID.
About to fix all the problems with something before the release date got pushed up. I wonder if Insomniac has any experience with that. But, like, honest question, I wonder if they have any experience with that, because I don't know. Like, I guess if we're talking PS2 games, was, what's the Spyro game everyone hates? That's like it's kind of like a remake of the first game, but it's terrible. Maybe that's what they're referencing there. Yeah, it did. Exactly. It sounds like game development. That's why I joke like, I wonder if they have any experience with that. Well, I'm feeling good now that we got that part done. I won't cry because it happened. I'll smile because it's over.
See if you can find any more news on the Protopets.
And now, Behind the Hero brings you the
That's
conclusion
not
of our
news.
series on Captain Quark.
As of this airing, the fugitive superhero has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically? Was he the victim of an overzealous fan? Or is he still out there somewhere? The galaxy may never know, but stay tuned for more baseless speculation and crackpot theories on Behind the Hero.
Well, no more Quark.
Good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
This game was in development before Ratchet and Clank 1 even released. Somehow I'm not surprised. It's kind of like Mario Galaxy 2. All of the PS2 games are made within a year of each other. Dang. Okay, so I have that path. Are there other options available to me? Yes. Also, I should put my swing thing back in its spot. Anything else I could... Well, I could sheep. Guess I'm going this way. Whoa, don't, why'd you let go? I didn't press the let go of ledge button. I like how he's falling normal until he hits the death plane and then he just starts spinning for no reason. Okay, now that I'm safe. Get out of here. Why bother with a sheepinator on them when I can just wrench? It's like the punch glove that I forgot what it's called, but it's the Jak and Daxter glove. Except wrench is always equipped. And speed. For a moment I thought they moved my checkpoint. I was like, what? Really? Didn't think I was that far in. Now, if you show me more than 3 of those guys at once, sure, I'll bring the sheepinator back out. But for now, nah. Just wrench them. You know, I was thinking earlier. It's like, well, I'm thinking of Planet Sheen, where it's like, you know, Sheen was such a beloved character that Nickelodeon gave him his own spin-off. And I don't know if everyone thinks the show was good or not. I think I've heard the consensus is it wasn't good, because although Sheen is a fun character, he's not enough to carry a show on his own. Or at least, like, he works as a comic relief, but not as a protagonist. And it makes me wonder, how does Futurama get Fry to work? Because Fry is pretty much the same character, isn't he? Or at least very similar. So how is it that Fry can carry a show, and Sheen can't? Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have gone low. I should have stayed high. Whoa! Glad I got a continue point there. But I don't know. Maybe Planet Sheen is one of those things where I've heard one person say it was terrible, and then so I just believe that everyone believes it's terrible. And my perception has been completely tainted by the one person who really did not like it. And I do have one particular cartoon reviewer in mind when I say that, because he has done that to me with other shows. Which is why it's generally good to not listen to just one critic. Probably. That's probably a good idea. Seems like a good rule of thumb. Also, forming your own opinion, that's cool too. Instead of just believing what some other guy said. You know, nothing is true. Everything is permitted. What are you doing? I'll sheep you. I sheeped him. Oops. Wrong button to hold. Almost at a level up there, too. Yeah, it seems like it's a good idea to just go high. Because then you can just hover your way down. This reminds me of the shipyard in BioShock Infinite. I was gonna say 2. No, Infinite, the other sequel. Man, when are we getting BioShock 3? I thought I heard it was in development. Yay, level up. And away! Sheep? This definitely needs a lock-on mod. This is not working very well because it cannot stay on the same target. Get bounced. So close. So close. Don't fall off the ledge. Yeah! Heavy bouncer. I've got heavy balls now. Should probably switch to something else now to level up something that needs it. Boop. Okay, I will sheep you. I will sheep you. I would do the we will rock you clapping and stomping. I can't do that while in the middle of this. And now the moment has passed. I can't do it now. It's the time has gone by. Oh. Aw, man. It even showed me where it wanted me to go, and I'm still like, what? How? Where? I'm gonna land on the roof. Ah. It's just the same gun, but with bigger balls. Glad I can't hurt myself with my own guns, I think. Speaking of balls, I really wanna go in a ball pit. Ball pits are great. Especially if you can get your own so that, you know, you don't have to worry about germs or anything. Like, have your own ball pit. I'm an adult. I live in the age of Amazon. I could just buy a ball pit. I'm gonna make that a goal next year. I'm gonna buy myself a ball pit. I shouldn't do that because I don't have space. I do not have anywhere to put a ball pit. But I wanna. I could do it. Okay, see, a situation like this makes me understand why... Oh, the little... I can turn the spawner into a sheep too. Great. Yeah, this is a gun that makes sense to not level up quickly, because it's great at dealing with a situation exactly like that. If it leveled up too quickly, or if it gains experience, if it gained a lot of experience per kill, that would be an easy way to level it up. It would just level up way too quickly. Like, is that... What am I doing? I guess I just have to go forward and up and just keep going? Oh, okay. These guys cheese me off. I'm so cheesed right now. I am not cheesed to meet you. Stop biting me. Or pinching me or whatever. I still like doing that. Hey. No more. No. Get away. Dude. Yeah, it's funny how it's got this, this jetpack has the fuel system, which makes it seem like you got to be careful and conserve your fuel. But it seems like the strategy is just to just gun it. Just go for it. Because if you try to conserve fuel, you'll actually end up making it harder for yourself to reach where you're going. It's ironic in a kind of tragic way, where the act of being careful actually seals your doom. I just had a thought that made me a little sad. I may be able to buy my own ball pit. I cannot buy my own Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. I can get back one part of my childhood like that. I can't bring back the other part. That makes me sad. I'm sure there's someone out there who does like custom robots that you can buy, probably. But probably also they're like $1 trillion. So I could never buy a robot. I know there are people on YouTube who make robots who would probably do commissions for one. But again, it's a robot. It's probably $1 trillion. But, you know, thinking about it, like, I can bring back most of the Chuck E. Cheese experience. I could buy a ball pit. I have video games right here. I can go get pizza. I was gonna say the only thing I can't do is the prize counter. No, actually, kind of. I could go down to the dollar store and buy cheap trinkets that you would find at an arcade prize counter. So you know something I was looking up recently? I was trying to figure out, do bowling alleys that have arcades in them have prize counters? Is there ever like a bowling alley kind of situation that has an arcade attached? And does that arcade have a prize counter? And I was looking it up for character research because I wanted the character to, like, I like the idea of her working at an arcade, but I felt like a bowling alley made more sense. But if it's a bowling alley that has an arcade attached, I can do both. But I also like the idea of her attending the prize counter. Or attending to, not attending. She's not showing up for prize counter day. What am I missing? So I was looking up, like, I know bowling alleys sometimes have arcades attached. I remember the one I used to go to as a kid had one. Here's what I was missing. But the question is there a prize counter? Because the one I went to certainly did not have room. It was a tiny arcade. It absolutely would not have had one. But, and I was talking to Copilot about it, and Copilot said, yes, sometimes they did. Actually, I don't think it used the word sometimes. I think it just said, yes, they did. But I wasn't sure if, like, I was thinking about it later, and I was like, wait, do they? Or did it just hallucinate that? But a friend told me, a human friend told me that he has seen some before. They're rare, but they do exist. The thing that was really throwing me off was when I was trying to look it up myself, like from actual Googling it. And I was like looking at Google Images to try to see, like, okay, is there a bowling alley, like, in the past is specifically what I wanted to know. Because, like, modern bowling alleys, I think, you know, they have a prize counter. They have an arcade with a prize counter, because that's kind of like social gathering kind of, you know, like a night out kind of place. That's, I could see a modern place doing that, giving you, you know, having the prize counter there is like incentive to go and play arcade games rather than just stay home and download one on the App Store. But I wanted to know if, like, older bowling alleys ever did that. And I was told by a human that it's rare, but sometimes they did if they were more like more of like a family entertainment center kind of place.
Go ahead. You'd be doing me a favor. Sure.
Oh, sorry. It's just, I thought you were one of
Them. Dear, dear. What I'd give for even an ounce of their feral ignorance.
A burden often accompanies self-awareness, sir.
Living with the abject savagery of one's own kith and kin is quite more than one can bear sometimes. No, the torment of it all.
I understand. I, too, am of a series designed to destroy.
In that case, I have something that may interest you.
A power cell?
First humbly
Oh, wait.
request a meager few bolts for food.
Telescreen transmission for 40,000 bolts. That's like all of my money from this level and the last one.
Lovely long time since I've eaten.
Oh, that's why those guys are always full of bolts.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Algon City, where Protopet Mania is in full swing. For those who've spent the past week in hypersleep, the Protopet is Megacorp's wildly popular bioengineered pet. Adorable, non-allergenic, and housebroken, fans of the creature have dubbed it the perfect companion.
Always nice to see Darla. I was wondering if this is the same news reporter.
Fast breeding cycle, there may soon be more than enough Protopets for everyone. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
The entire population of that planet will be devoured.
unless we get there in time.
Time to do the other route instead. We're not gonna go right there. We've got another side of this planet to do. Whee! I wasn't sure if I was gonna land anywhere safe. I feel like I may be missing something. Oh yeah, my secret gun. Oh. I thought the secret gun was closer to leveling up than it actually is, so never mind. Oh, there's a button. Okay. It's as cheesy as that. Oh, wait, hang on. Get the sheepinator out. Gotta level that up whenever I can. But yeah, basically, I've concluded that for the sake of a piece of fiction, I think it's reasonable for me to give a bowling alley a prize counter. Is there going to be a second row of health? I would have thought it would have maxed by now. But I also know I missed an expansion, so I have to assume that there would be another row. Is that where I came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. I wonder what it... Imagine getting shot by this, where this guy is shooting a ray into your body and you're like, huh, that's weird, nothing's happening. And then suddenly you turn into a sheep. Just all at once. Just instantly. I mean, not instantly, but like, the transformation process happens instantly. But it takes like 10 seconds of waving a beam at you to do it. And the whole time you're just like, hey, nothing's happening. That's weird. Someone probably wrote a horror story, something to that effect. At first, it feels like nothing's happening. You start to think, huh, maybe it's just nothing. But then suddenly it happens, instantaneously. You turn into a sheep. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Alright, now where am I going? That way, cool. Well, I'm almost halfway back up to the money I had before paying for the next level. This gun also reminds me, I gotta play Destroy All Humans. I always wanted to play that, and I never got it. I think that's on Steam. I should see if the Steam version is good. Or if, like, the original is considered more definitive. Always bums me out when that happens. When a game gets re-released and all the fans are like, man, this port's terrible. It's like, oh. I want the newest version to be the best one. That's why I also kind of don't really jive with the idea of like, oh, if we remake a game, it can't feel like the same game. It has to feel new. What if I don't want it to feel new? What if I just want the same game, but like slightly more polished? I should have been on that. Am I going the right way? Let me go We go turn some people into sheep. Better not count how many enemies I just turned into a sheep. You'll fall asleep. Oh, what? You moved back? That's not how conveyor belts work. Wait, can I? Yeah, there we go. Don't wall jump. Oh yeah, there were crates over here I wanted to get. Was the other reason why I jumped down. Oh, wait. You know, I still stand by. I don't think Super Metroid is as perfect of a game as people say it is. That's the game where people are like, no, Super Metroid should never be remade. It's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure you wouldn't like a version of Super Metroid where you can hold L to have your missiles activate? Like in all the, like, basically every Metroid that came after it? Because I sure would. I sure would love to not have to mash select to get to super missiles while fighting Phantoon. I would like to just hold L and it remembers that I wanted super missiles instead of missiles. And I can just hold L and fire a super missile and then let go and I go back to firing a beam. Like that sounds pretty sweet. I don't think they need to change anything about the level design. Like, level design, absolutely perfectly fine. I understand not wanting any of that change, but no one ever said that when you remake a game, you have to change the level design. And you also cannot convince me that it wouldn't be amazing to have Super Metroid have Metroid Dread's art style for graphics. Or even something similar. It doesn't even have to be the exact same thing. It could be like a marriage between the Dread's more, like, dramatic shading style and Super Metroid's, like, I don't know, whatever style Super Metroid's got going on. Go away. Really should not take, like, 4 missiles to kill you. I only have 25 of them. Oh, it's the Widow! No! And I'm gonna have to get, like, 5 level ups to get it to not be a Widow. It's gonna take so many level ups until I'm satisfied with how my health bar looks. Wait, what am I on? Can I get back to the... Nope, that's okay. Fine. Am I supposed to be able to get up there, or is that where I get up to after? You know, thinking about what changes they like, if there was something. Okay, let me start over with that train of thought, because there was a start to it. I should probably start from the start. I was thinking about Ocarina of Time. It's like, okay, well, Ocarina of Time got Ocarina of Time 3D, and I don't think anyone complained with like, oh, you should never remake Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is perfect. But probably because maybe no one thinks it's perfect because people know its flaws. The Water Temple, that's primarily its most well-known flaw. Both with the iron boots and also just kind of the layout of the Water Temple. So even people who think Ocarina of Time is perfect would probably agree, like, yeah, okay, improving the Water Temple, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Incoming! Get down!
So I was thinking about, like, what parts of Super Metroid would be like that.
Hello,
Ratchet and Clank.
you lucky devils.
Angela Cross.
Has just sent you a galactic greeting.
Guys, if you get this message, please meet me on my home world. Just so you know, I found my old ID badge. I'm pretty sure we can still use it to infiltrate Megacorp HQ, but you're gonna have to hurry.
Snowballs? That's the best you can do right now?
Completely overrun us! Oh, and sorry for the balloonogram. It was the only thing I could get off this
We hope you enjoyed your galactic greeting.
That Angela is quite resourceful.
Yeah, she thinks of everything, doesn't she?
She also appears to be in great danger.
Too bad, we got another planet to go to. That was also in danger. So one thing that came to mind was like, okay, what's a part of Super Metroid that people generally don't care for? And the first thing that came to that came to mind is wait, where am I? I don't think I'm back at my ship yet. What's that boss called? The plant. God, I can't remember. But yeah, the plant that you fight like right before you get super missiles. That I think most people who are good at Super Metroid consider a pretty boring fight. Because all you're doing is standing around waiting for it to open up, and then you fire a missile into its mouth. Not even missiles, just one missile, and then it immediately closes its mouth and continues its pattern of slowly shaking around the room until it's ready to open its mouth again. So that, you know, if you redid that fight, it would genuinely make the game better. Especially if you remade it in, like, Dread's style, where it's a more faster-paced fight, and you can, like, melee counter it. I don't know if they would add a melee counter if they remade Super Metroid. That depends on how far they want to go with it. Obviously, if it's a Metroid 2 style remake, then yeah, they're gonna have the melee. But I think people would probably be mad if they added anything like that. They would probably want it to be mostly one-to-one. But I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna remake Super Metroid, you should go all out with it. It maybe is a case where a one-to-one remake would not do as well as just, you know, going all out with it, trying to make it its own experience. There we go. Cheese to meet you. Cheese, don't push me off the ledge. I like how it still does damage even when I'm not using ammo with it, because it takes a while to stop. I like how much experience I've gotten for the Sheepinator in this level. Again, I get why this levels up at the rate it does, because of small enemies like that. Turtle Glove has no excuse, though. Guys! What do I pay you for? I didn't realize how low on health I was. Surprised I have not been using more ammo than that. Oh, I guess I have been using the Sheepinator a lot. And the Seeker. It reminds me of that song called The Seeker, but I don't know how the rest of that song goes other than they call me the Seeker. That's all I got. I think it's got something that's like till the day I die. And it's too bad that I think they confirmed they would never do a Metroid Fusion remake. Because I really like Fusion. I would really like a Fusion remake to go along with our Metroid 2 remake. I do kind of want to see the day where every 2D Metroid gets a remake. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's probably not smart to be doing right here. Oh, this is not where the guys show up and attack me at the bridge of the ship, the bow of the ship. Oh good, I leveled up. After, or before getting hit, cool. So I was supposed to go on break a few minutes ago. Thought I'd be done sooner than this. At least I don't have to hack again. Again, pulling into question the canonicity of... I was gonna say Link's death. Of Ratchet's death. Like if this was like Borderlands, where every death is like canonical because you just get regenerated by the mega company's revival machine, then I could be okay with my ammo going away when I die. But they don't explain it in World, so instead my immersion is broken. For no reason. At least I've got 42,000 bolts again. Nope, I see you. I see you coming. I'm gonna get you. Alright, Scooty Puff Senior, you suck. Do I really want to put my faith into turrets more? Not really. Oh, they're working now. Yeah, now that you remember who signs your paychecks. Freaking turrets. Yep, figures. Whoa, don't walk off the ledge. Okay, now what? Over here? I could have avoided that fight entirely. I see a button. I see some ankle biters. Oh, I thought that was a passageway. Well, I see it has more health on the other side of it. I think. Or maybe not health. It's a TV remote! It's got the only button on it you'll ever need. Power on. Yeah, I leveled up into Black Sheepinator. Oh, they explode. Okay, cool. I was wondering where the catch was. I was kind of hoping it would turn them into, like, the Protopet. Okay, yeah, where that item was sitting, yeah, it was totally the item I saw on the other side. But there was health, so I was still kind of right. I didn't actually see what that said, if it had said. Okay, not that. Is it a part for a hypnomatic? I'd have to assume. Turret's almost leveled up. Cool. So they gotta work on spiders, cheese, and missiles. I guess I can map this to something now. If I remember how quick select works. I still don't really want to override anything. And then this should be my ride back to my ship. Man, okay, I was gonna say imagine calling an Uber to drive you to your car. I don't know, actually I could see that realistically being, you know, making some sense. Maybe it's not as silly as I think it is in my head. Okay, I'm gonna go on break now. I guess I'll go to the city first, because that's the one that came up first. Okay, we're back. We're flying back. We're flying a new place. You know, I realized I've gotten so many more health expansions since the last time I was at Arena 2. Maybe I should go back. Also, I don't think I had any armor upgrades when I was there, and now I have armor upgrades. 2 of them at least. So, yeah, I might do better. Okay, we're rail grinding. I'm on a train. Always makes me think of Little Big Planet, because there was a level in Little Big Planet 1. It's a train. It's partly you're on a subway train. It's a very Little Big Planet 1 kind of obstacle, really. See, I like how when they're mines, I'm like, I don't know if I can hit them with my wrench. But now that they're protopets, it's like super obvious that I can hit them with my wrench. Ow! Oh, is that instant death? That's not cool. It takes me so long to get out there. I see a pink thing. That's probably another hypno part. If I had to bet. I'd rather not bet, but if I had to. Okay, they're all just gonna crash then. Cool. Serves them right for trying to run me over. They not know who I am? I'm the guy who beat the last game. Ow. Honestly, with the amount of health I have, I don't know that they can put enough of these guys in my way to stop me from getting there. Told you. We did it! We got a power cell!
Sorry.
You found a hypnomatic part. You need all of the parts to make the hypnomatic gadget.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me that last time I got a part? 2 parts. You think I'll ever find the 3rd one? I don't. Okay, so that's ride the rails. I saw the missions before I switched back from intermission. I was about to ride the rails again. That's not necessary. Are you? Do you take me to the moon? Oh yeah, you giant clank. Giant clank panel. Head is always the last part to change. Probably because it's the funniest. Or so the developers believed at the time. I don't consider it particularly funny, but it's fine. It's not intrusive. I like when jokes are not intrusive when they're not funny. That's why I say that They Might Be Giants are my favorite, like, comedy-oriented musicians. Because, like, they focus on the melody first, and the lyrics come later. So even if the joke of, you know, whatever, however silly the lyrics may be.